Here at CM Boxing Stables in Alhambra, California, catching up with super featherweight contender Carlos the Solution Morales. Carlos, we're about 2 weeks away from the big fight night. You're facing undefeated prospect Ryan Garcia on September 1st. How's everything going?
Great. Like you said, two weeks away from September 1st, and we're more than ready to give the fans a great fight.
I asked Ryan Garcia about a month ago. He told me he already had a date scheduled for his next fight. He didn't know the opponent. How did you take the news knowing that you were facing a talented, popular fighter like Ryan Garcia?
Well, it was offered to us. I knew that it was going to be a good fight for the fans. And I and my manager decided to take on the challenge. And that's how the fight was made for September 1st.
He's only been taking 10 rounds once in his career when he fought Jason Velez last May. You've been there several times when you fought Machado, when you fought Huerta, when you fought Franco, when you fought Omar Tienda. You've had the experience, you have the skill set to fight someone like Ryan Garcia. Why is it that a lot of critics and boxing fans think that Ryan Garcia might be the next superstar in boxing? Why do you think they're thinking that?
Because the kid could promote himself. If you check out his Instagram, he has 1-point-something million followers, and that's what he's good at. He knows how to promote himself, so that's why people think he's the next great thing. But September 1st, we're gonna find out if he's a real deal or he's just Instagram
sensation. So anything he posts, any video of himself, any pictures, like you said, all those 1.1 million followers, they believe and see and hear everything he does.
Yeah, he's an entertainer. He knows how to entertain the Instagram people. It's about entertaining, and he's good at that. So, but we don't know if he's actually good at fighting. So we'll find out September 1st.
The last 4 opponents he's faced: Velez, Fernando Vargas, Noe Raigosa, Cesar Valenzuela. You guys have one opponent in common. Cesar Valenzuela, you beat him in Vegas by split decision. He knocked him out in 3 rounds. How did you feel when you fought Cesar Valenzuela that night?
Well, when I fought Cesar Valenzuela, Cesar had a straight training camp. He had 6 weeks, 8 weeks to get ready, and he was coming back from beating and upsetting a PBC fighter, Galarza from the East Coast.
Right.
So he was on a road that maybe I could make a comeback. And when the fight was offered to him, he took it, and he gave me a good fight. I felt like I beat him unanimously. And then the kid didn't want to fight anymore. After that loss, he didn't want to fight. And then I guess they offered him to fight Ryan Garcia after I fought him. And the kid was in training. The guy took the fight in maybe 4-week notice. He was just there.
So did you watch that fight? You noticed that's the reason why he lost by KO to Ryan Garcia?
Yeah. I watched the fight. I know the guy was just in there for a quick paycheck, and he was out. The kid hasn't fought since then, So how really does he still want to continue to fight? So I feel like when I fought him, he thought he could make a comeback, because he just upset an undefeated fighter from PBC. So he thought he could do that to me, but I felt like I beat him pretty easy, 8 rounds that we went.
His last fight when he fought Jason Velez, a lot of people are saying that he did not look his best. In your last fight, you beat someone with experience like Dardan Senunai. Why is this fight not being fought in the super featherweight division that you guys both belong to?
We do. I'm kind of happy that it is at 135. I've been struggling to make 130. Mm-hmm. When they said at 135, I was kind of happy, glad that I don't have to cut down to 130. But I feel like I'm going to be a lot stronger at 135.
So you won't be coming down to 130 after the
Yeah, definitely.
Ryan
After
Garcia
I fight Ryan Garcia, I'll be coming down to 130. I'm coming after a world title, and that's where our main focus is at.
You've been mentioning in previous interviews, Carlos, as much success as you'll have in boxing, you're planning on opening a restaurant. Are those your plans as well once your boxing career is over? What do you see yourself doing when your boxing career is over? Do you still see the world title belt as your goal in boxing?
Well, that's definitely my goal. I think that's every fighter's goal is to become world champion. And only time will tell. I mean, I don't know what I'll be doing after boxing, but for sure I'm not going to be a dishwasher. So hopefully I get to save some money or make some money in boxing, and definitely set up a business.
You're not a dishwasher anymore. You are a successful professional fighter.
I know. But
What would a victory over Ryan Garcia mean? Should you come out victorious on September 1st? Like you said, he's a very popular guy. He's a social network sensation, over 1.1 million followers on Instagram. But he hasn't fought someone like you, someone with the experience, someone with the longevity, someone with the bigger names of fighters like you fought in the past.
simple recognition. Not many people know who I am, and I've been fighting a lot of good fighters.
Even though you've headlined your own cards, people still don't know who you are.
People still don't know who I am, maybe because I'm not entertaining in social media or I'm a quiet person. But definitely beating Ryan Garcia September 1st is going to give me a lot of recognition that I'm the real deal.
Have you been feeling the difference of your popularity in the world of boxing by fighting someone like Ryan Garcia? Because anything related to your fight with Ryan Garcia, people are very interested in.
Yes, I got a lot of followers.
You've been picking up followers now?
A lot of messages, and just happy to perform September 1st.
Are you glad that your fight is getting this much exposure this time around, Carlos?
I'm happy, yeah, because I deserve it. I fought a lot of good fighters, and I deserve to get people to talk about me. And fighting Ryan Garcia is definitely my big chance.
So, in the super featherweight division, there's probably a big fight you probably would like to get should you be given the opportunity. Do you still want the rematch with Alberto Machado?
That's definitely what we want, is Alberto Machado. Classified number 4 or number 5 now by the WBA. We just gotta make it a mandatory, because I don't know if he wants to give me a rematch, or I don't know what's going on there in his camp. But that's our main goal, is get a rematch with Machado.
You guys fought on the same card one time when you fought Charles Huerta on the Hopkins Smith undercard. By then, it's almost gonna be 2 years. Did you know you were gonna fight someone, a young prospect like Ryan Garcia?
No, I never thought of that. No, I wasn't focusing who was coming behind me. I was focusing who was ahead of me. I wanted to be a world champion, so that was my main focus. I didn't really pay attention who was behind me. I was trying to lead away.
Since this is the same promotional company, your thoughts on the Cancio Senunai fight going on tonight at India?
It's going to be a great fight. They're two trains colliding with each other, so it should definitely be an entertaining fight for the fans. And hopefully the Golden Boy fighter win, which is Andrew Cancio.
Will the Solution Morales solve the Flash on September 1st, or will it be the other way around? This fight is building up so much hype. You already know that, Carlos. You've been preparing yourself. You've been preparing your butt off for this fight. Is this the biggest fight in your career thus far, or the fight against Franco when you won your NABA title?
To me, this is just another fight. Like I said, winning this fight is going to give me the recognition that I deserved. I fought a Cuban Olympian. I didn't get no recognition. I beat the guy. Fought Charles Huerta, who was a prospect, a contender. He had a laid off, but I fought him. I fought Martiena, who dropped an Olympian.
Because these have been smaller cards. This is supposedly, it's almost close to sold out. It'll be streamed on Facebook Watch. Millions of people will be watching this fight.
I'm happy. That's what I deserve. I've been in tough fights. I deserve to get this type of attention, and can't wait to perform September 1st.
How about sponsorships calling in?
Is
your phone ringing non-stop?
We got some sponsorship, yeah. Maybe because we're charging too much, you don't get.
Is that what it is?
But we getting some sponsorship, yeah.
Why would the fight fans want to watch your fight against Ryan Garcia on Facebook Watch, Carlos?
Why?
Yes.
This is gonna be an entertaining fight. I'm gonna make Ryan Garcia fight every second of every round, so I'm gonna be right on top of him.
And you're taking this fight like any other fight? It's still the same thing? Is it the experience? Is it what it takes to a big fight like this?
I already know what it takes to push beyond your breaking point, beyond what you believe that you can do.
I see that. I've been noticing that in your
and then
training.
you push yourself until your whole body it's just cold and goosebumps. You know, that's when you know you push yourself to the limit. And I have the experience. I fought Alberto Machado, who's quick, strong, southpaw, lengthy. So I have no problem. I have no problem with Ryan Garcia's speed or his power knocking out.
Because you've seen it all.
Yeah, knocking out 122, 126 pounders. I mean, he's doing his job. He's knocking out fighters. But
so everybody, what's the message for your fans for September 1st?
First of all, I'd like to thank all the sponsors that did call in, and to all the fans who missed this fight. It's gonna be hell in there for Ryan, and I'm coming victorious September 1st. Don't miss it.
There you have it. Those are the words of Carlos the Solution Morales facing Ryan the Flash Garcia on September 1st. Guys, fireworks, you do not want to miss it. Thank you.
Thank you.